Well, welcome to another video with me, ET. Today I'm gonna introduce you guys something that is really enjoyable to have. This is a build for the Ranger. To be honest, Ranger, it's more to a weapon playstyle. That means you are more shooting is the best that you can do, but I realized there is a lot of component or an item that can be done by melee damage. It's really doing very good. As you see the video, the footage on the front, it's pretty good. So the first weapon that we're gonna use, it will be the cold-blooded. Okay, this is gonna give us 235% melee damage of increase whenever it hits. Okay, the next one will be using any certain weapon that you would prefer. Any weapon, to be honest, you can use any weapon. Okay, because so far by far I didn't get any weapon that can increase melee damage. So I did get some weapon with stat that they increase my all damage. That is the Avenging Hero. By the first, if you guys saw on the first, I was getting 29% increased damage. The third one, for the assault launcher, we will be using the Avenger Boon. This will be increase our physical damage by 210. So whenever you hit a combo, you're gonna get that additional melee damage for 20 seconds. This is really high increase. The next one will be having the component. Component will start with the emergency power. Emergency power, it is like once you reach to a critical moment, it automatically refills your ultimate and give you an extra ultimate. So it is some kind of regeneration thing, because whenever you activate your ultimate, you have your health bar full. The next one will be having the tips of spear that will increase the combo. That's the usual stuff. We'll be having the victory resolve. It will be increase our blast damage by 50%, and performing a multi-hit. And also by performing a multi-hit of 2, that means whenever you hit 2 enemies at once, you're gonna instantly restore 25% of maximum armor. It's like regen. It's like life steal, something like that. Right. Next will be the Vanguard badge. Okay, this is a very important. I mean, if you have this component, please slot it in. Alright, for me I think it's kind of useful because it increases your melee damage by 40% and electric effect by 40%. Performing a melee hit restore 40% shield, and I'm kind of lucky because I get a very good stat. It was about like 23% luck stat for this. I didn't get a legendary for this, but I do get a masterwork version. It's kind of good enough. Right? Next one, it will be the soften blows. Okay, soften blows, this is actually additional, but for me, I've been playing melee. I wanted my ranger to be much more tankier, so it actually benefits for me whenever it gives me a large amount of shield. It's correct, but whenever my shield have been deployed to the lines, and then it will increase my damage resistance by 75% for 5 seconds. That means on that 5 seconds, I'll be kind of tough, kind of tanky a bit during that situation. For me, I think this is kind of important because playing a melee, it's like a risk. You risk your whole javelin to the front area. You're gonna use melee all the time. Right? The next one, it will be Bloodlust. Bloodlust is a increase of melee damage by 75% for 10 seconds if you make a kill by using melee, right? And also increase your base damage by 30%. Okay, the major thing to this build, it is to increase melee damage and to be tanky. So let's have a try and let's go for it. And to be honest, I kind of like it. The damage is pretty high. I've been dealing with legendaries enemies like kind of easy, to be honest, because it regens and also does damage to the shield directly. So you guys, I hope you guys can have a look at the footage, and you guys tell me what you feel on the comment down below. As I mentioned just now, just to be tankier, I made a test. So the test is about like I'll be running the whole through of this mine, and I'll show you guys how tanky I can be as a ranger. For me, really playing a melee playstyle kind of ranger, you really need to be much more armor and more shield to be more tanky. Because the base armor of the ranger in comparison with the Colossus, it is like 5 times of it. Colossus is having like 18,000 of armor from one component, and we are getting like 3,000 of armor from one component. That's the difference, about like 5 to 6 times differentiate. Of course, by dealing with the bosses too, depends on you. If you guys want to do it, still want to continue with melee, you can do it. You're still getting a very good damage on it. I've been doing 91,000 on it. If you guys can see in the footage, and if you think you guys want to use your weapons and so on, why not just use it? I'm like, those are actually complementary. You can use everything on your javelin. Okay, you can make combo with it. You can use it as a long range weapon. Just use whatever you have. Ranger is a very versatile and fast moving javelin, so the benefit for you to play this job, right, you can actually feel you're actually doing everything very fast, pretty much. Of course, not comparing with the Interceptor. Interceptor is really very fast, but I think Ranger is kind of like balanced in between the Colossus and Interceptor. And that's it, guys. If you guys liked the video, I hope you guys like, subscribe and share. And if you guys think this is a very good build, you guys can thumbs up down below. If you guys want more, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the ring bell button, and see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Peace out.